Hello guys, we're here at the Cirrus stand and this is Oshkosh 2023. Taking a look at some of the aircraft they have here at the Cirrus stand. They have some music playing in the back, so we are going to get dinged on that. Anyways, let's continue. Here we have the very popular Cirrus jet. There's another one. The wings are pretty low. It's a G2, second generation. So the guys are nice. At least they let people take pictures in there. That's cool. It's a beautiful jet. Clean sheet design. Have the Red Bull from Canada. It's a Cirrus SR22 GTS Turbo. Cirrus jet. Another 22 Turbo GTS. So the 20 has less horsepower compared to the 22. So 22 really has like high performance. With the big selling feature for the Cirrus aircraft being that it has ballistic recovery chutes. In case you encounter any problem in the air, you pull on the handle and it deploys a ballistic chute. The rocket shoots out the parachute. Here we're at Continental. Oh, this is that jet engine they're working on. Again, for certificated engines, you guys can see how complicated it looks. Each and every one of these sensors or wires, if it gets disconnected, that's a problem, a potential problem. In the gearbox here, they would have like a metal detector, you know, to test the oil constantly, tell if there's any metal, which would point to deterioration of some components. Here you have a little turbo. You have the injectors right there. And you can tell it's common rail, so there's a high pressure of diesel in there. And then the diesel is pulsed, they open up, and it goes inside. There are simpler mechanical systems that would inject directly from the pump, but it's more efficient using computers to have a system like this. So this is a V engine. You should put out some respectable numbers for power. Another turbo. Have the oil dipstick. That's where you fill the oil. Have the alternator there. It runs on 28 volts. Right here you have the starter. So that's the engine, and then this is the power PSRU. And check the oil on the gearbox. The propeller goes on here. And here we have a CD 170. Same idea. It's a CD 155. The Continental diesel. And these are the regular engines. And these are very, very, very old designs, ancient designs. The prop goes on here. Then you have the old style injection unit. Beautiful. Hello. Here you have a cutout of an older engine. So this is the bottom end, which rarely goes out. On this aircraft engine, most of the time they're running at about 70-75% of full power. That's why you hear the engines always like sounding like they're under power. Yeah, they're fully close to full power most of the time. So the cylinders will tend to wear faster than the journal, the crankshaft that you have here. So yeah. And these are all experimental engines for experimental aircraft. They seem to be the same old concept, but with modern materials. And here we have another gas engine. You have the spark plug right there. That's one. There's another one below. You have the mount. Those are isolators to take away the vibration. So there you have the air intake, and the exhaust goes right here to the bottom. It's a 6-cylinder, 3 on each side. Oil cooler. Here you have the magnetos that generate the sparks. Surprisingly, for most aircraft engine, it's still very manual, so that's not an electronic system. So you can tell already it's quite heavy, but there you have the two. And then you have a small alternator. You have the oil filter with the space to the little hole to wire the thing in. Put a safety wire. This is a 550. This is a big engine. Puts out 209 to 280 horsepower. Just like that, we're done with the Continental tour. And here we have examples of aircraft that would use those engines. This is an older Cessna, you can tell, because it has a straight back. The newer ones will have like a little curve with the basic panel, but with a brand new engine. So prime would be the experimental engines from Continental. Here we have Epic aircraft. Five-bladed props. Where is that flying car? Pretty sure I saw it like on this main thoroughfare. somebody knows where that car is, leave a comment below. This is the P2006 from Tecna. We have some beautiful aircraft here. This is the Rotax stand. Kit Fox. Bush aircraft. It's an RV9 and it will cruise at 201 miles per hour. Impressive numbers. This looks like a sling. It's an RV12. It's a Cub Crafters carbon Cub. This one is not geared for speed, so no numbers on that. But it's a beautiful aircraft though. It's made for slow flying out in the country. Carbon Cub. Cruises at 172. It's a record-setting aircraft. Flew for 9 hours. From Reykjavik to Goose Bay. It's very sleek. It's got a ballistic parachute. It's got
there's different squadrons that do different things, and ours is more very interactive. A lot of pilots.
It's got the composite props.
And then up to
The VL3 Evolution.
your first solo is free.
It's a beautiful aircraft.
I was in it just
This is the Evo 750. Sleek. Another VL3. That's what it looks like. 750. Those are cup crafters. Let's check out what bows it has. Active noise cancellation. This one looks really sleek. Tannies. Oh, this is a Sporty's pilot shop. They're supposed to be the world's largest aviation shop. Pilot supplies and stuff. There's Covington Aircraft. I think Sporty's pilot shop is based, I think, in Ohio, or they're based somewhere close to the Cessna factory. Might be mistaken, but I think that's what I remember. They have Airwolf Filter Corporation. There you have Collins. Yeah, that's Samsung. I think they have one of the flying cars. Let's check it out. World's first flying sports car. So, There's Honeywell, Bendix. Nice. This is Rotor X. It looks like the Rotorway. Yeah, that's the Rotorway. So they started manufacturing this once again, and I think they actually did some improvements. Here is that flying, I don't know if I should call it a car, electric helicopter. And I think for all the flights so far, this has been controlled from the ground. But you can see the electric motors. It has 8 of these, so there's some inbuilt redundancy. Very high powered cables going to the batteries. Sturdy frame. So I would say this is still an early prototype. There's no foot controls. What I would be scared about is in case the pilot or whoever is controlling the vehicle makes any sudden move. I'm sure they have some kind of envelope protection. And I'm not sure if this thing folds. Anyways, this is what it looks like. You got the battery packs and the power and the controller underneath. No lighting. So I'm guessing this is still a very early prototype. Hello.
How are you doing today?
Good. Are you with Rotor X?
Yeah.
So do you guys also produce that?
Yeah, absolutely.
So did you guys take over from the early designs of the Rotorway from the 70s? I see you have them over there.
Yeah.
Okay. So the new, is this a 152 or 162?
This is a A600.
Oh, so you have a new name for it?
So, yeah.
Okay. Is that a turbine engine?
Turbo.
Turbo. That's a turbo in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's the wastegate.
About the electric one, how do you guys intend to have it certificated ultimately, or you just make small production numbers for specific users?
Yeah, so it's ultralight. We're expecting to ship at least 30 of them this year, and about
Okay.
100 next year.
Okay. And where are you guys based out of?
Right outside of Phoenix, we're in Chandler, Arizona.
Chandler, Arizona. Okay. So what would be the typical use for this electric bird? What's the endurance? How long can it stay in the air? And how fast does it take to recharge?
So right now it's at about 20 minutes flight time.
Okay.
It's about a 2.5 hour charge time. But
Okay.
the batteries are swappable.
Oh.
So most of the people that have already ordered, they
Yes.
order a second set of batteries.
Uh-huh.
So some people are using them on their farms to check the fields before they go out.
Okay.
Some people have big floats going
Okay.
on them, and they'll keep them on their yacht or whatever.
Okay.
And some people just want to kind of explore the desert or the fields and just kind of fly around for fun.
Cool. And what's the payload that it can carry?
We have 250 pounds listed.
250 pounds. That's respectable. Okay.
Yeah, but we're actually doing some manned flights in 2 weeks with someone that's about 265.
Okay.
Just to show that it can really pick them up, you know.
That would be awesome to see how that goes. Do you guys have a website or
Yeah,
social media that we can follow you guys on?
Yeah, that would be rotorxaircraft.com.
Okay.
And this one is rotorxdragon.com.
rotorxdragon.com. Okay. All right.
We're
Thanks.
on Instagram as well.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So here we have the helicopter. It's got a turbo in the back. A600. It uses a 180 horsepower engine, which is still under development. Useful load of 655 pounds, ceiling 11,000. And it can come equipped with a governor. A600 Talon. It's an easy way to get into a helicopter. This one is very nicely done. It's a beautiful bird. I think they brought just one, but they have a second smaller type. Or maybe that's the Dragon, the electric thing. Okay. Alright. Let's continue with our little tour. Over here we have the Ranger. And Next Air. So at this junction we're gonna make another cut. Thanks for joining us, guys. See you guys on the next video.